Hello everyone, this is GamerCat09 and welcome back to Let's Play Valhalla. Last we left off, very heavy episode. We just found out that our ex-girlfriend died a couple days ago, and now we're left with this like heavy regret of not going back to her. Her fucking sister came and hunted us down and blamed us for abandoning her when she was ill, and we didn't know she was ill. So this is getting pretty intense. Also, there are way too many voices involved, so again, if I fuck up on any of the voices that I have previously, I apologize. I'm not a professional. We have 2 days to get to $8,000. We just bought her a cute poster. I'm pretty sure we read everything. Yeah. We read this. Yeah, we read all this. So I think we could just go straight to work. Thursday, December 22nd. Let's see if today will be a better day for us. Good evening. Are you okay? I feel like shit. You sure you should have come then? You're in all the right to stay at home. I have to come. I threw away everything I had in my life to be here. People I loved were pushed aside just so I could enjoy my freedom of being here. My stupid, stupid freedom. So I will come here until I die, even after the bar closes, until my hair falls out. You're the one who looks like she's about to fall apart. Your eyes are red and swollen. Yeah? Well, your hair is hairy. Yes, it is. Ugh, who was the dipshit that changed the order of the glasses? It was me. I was the one washing dishes yesterday, remember? Oh yeah, I was too busy staring at my crumbling life and all that. Why don't you go home, Jill? You're in no position to deal with people right now. Go home, rest a bit. My ex-girlfriend died, and I wasn't there to see her one last time. All because of a fight I spent all these years regretting and wishing to, but never actually apologizing for. My decision to assert my freedom and grab a hold of my life led me to this. Honestly, I feel her. Like, I feel Jill on a personal level, because of all the times I could compare in my life that I have, like, fought with people and left them hanging and left them behind. Like, this is what I imagine happening, is like, by the time I actually hear about them, they'll be dead or something. And then I feel like, oh my god, I never, apologized or said something. Thankfully, none of them were like a girlfriend or boyfriend, but still. That's terrifying. That is really terrifying. This isn't like, oh, you knowingly left her when she was sick. This is like, holy fuck, I didn't know she was sick and now she's dead. It's heavy. A bartender strapped for cash that distanced herself from her loved ones for no other reason than selfishness. So I won't fucking leave. I threw all of that away to be here, so here I will stay. This is what I wanted. This is why I left all of that behind. This is why... See? You're starting to sound like a broken record. Oh, leave her be. I'd rather have her here than be alone in her apartment. How are you feeling, Jill? I feel like shit-eating piece of shit. I'm the lowest of any possible life form you might find. Nanobes look down to me in disgust, knowing that they're far superior. You're spirited, that's good. Where's the mutt? Working with Sierra. At Sierra? I know what I said. In any case, let Jill process her anger. It's perfectly normal to feel that way. And here, she's surrounded by people that care about her. That's a lot better than leaving her to fend for herself. I mean, as smart as 4 might be, he's still just a cat. Hey now! Don't underestimate the power of a cat and his love, because it is amazing. Cooper licked my legs today, okay? That is fucking love. Cats know when you're having a bad day. Then why not have Jill stay, but not serve anyone today? What part of I won't leave didn't you understand? I didn't leave everyone behind to just sit and do nothing. Fine, fine. What do we do if she lashes out at a client? That's why you're here, Gillian Pliskin. Who? Hey, Jill. What? I'll be in my office, but if you need a break or a hug, just tell me. Oh, God. Let's make it blatantly obvious that I'm having a fucking terrible time. Let's get rid of some of them, and then... let's see. This one... Tents. Underground Club. I already have Heart of the City. Do that one. Do that one. And this one? Sure. Here we go. Oh, you already put on music. This is going to be an interesting day. The Hall of Heroes keeps shining, brimming with the... Do I smell tacos? Wait, it's outside. Never mind. Oh, hell no. Oh, it's Virgilia. Fuck. We meet again, bartender. Virgilio, what can I get you? Today, the luminous pollution on the streets makes it seem almost like a starry sky. And when I think about stars, I think about celebrities. Celebrities are fishy, and my favorite fish is the octopus. So I want something octopus-like. Aren't you gonna do that weird bartending thing? I'm waiting for you to order like a decent human being. I'm not following. Spell out your order like you're a human who is not in need of medical help. Fine then, I want a Sparkle Star. S-P-A-R-R... Star. Sparkle Star for the... Alright, we're not gonna have a good night. Sparkle Star. We're doubling this bastard. Get him fucking drunk. Two of those. Aged and mixed. Get us an easy 3 hundo. Spark Star! See? Was it that hard? Have you tried to spell under pressure? You look angry, spelling bartender. Are you having that time of the month or something? No, I'm just filled with ridiculous amounts of anger, pain, and self-hate, and on second thought, you're not that far from the truth, I guess. I get those too, you know. Periods. Okay. You do? Yes, last month I finally got over my renaissance and moved to my... oh god. And moved to my enlightenment. That's not what we meant! Here I was thinking you'd get to say something serious for once. Are you implying I'm not serious? Glaring holes through me will do nothing. I'm glare immune. If you allow me to give you a sincere piece of advice... whatever, it's not like it'll help. You shouldn't kick yourself so much. If you keep it up, any chance of finally forgiving yourself will someday be gone. Self-hate will leave you with a hole that will never heal. So please take measures against it instead of sulking so much. I'll be damned, that actually sounded half sensible. And here I was thinking you were just a pompous lunatic. Hey, pompous lunatics have stories too. Really? What story? I would rather not tell. Figures. You want anything else? Have you ever seen how the... A bad touch. Bad touch, whatever. Oh, she's not even laughing at that. Oh, God, she is really having a bad day. Bad touch. Alright, let's, I think we could double this safely. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hell yeah. Rocks, mix. And boom. Bad touch. Here. Yeah, I guess this is the one. Maybe he's right and I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Even though I deserve every second of it. If only I had apologized earlier, I might not be feeling this way right now. If only I can't even remember what held me from apologizing all these years. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. Pride? Fear? What kept me from going out and apologizing to Lenore? I can't even fucking remember what feeling kept me from fixing this whole situation. Can't I at least find solace in whatever feeling it was that brought me to this situation? Great, now I'm feeling even worse thanks to not being able to muster whatever feeling held me. Is she okay? No, but just leave her be for now. Hey, Jill! Oh, okay. It's, Sai. Eh? Oh, thank God, a normal person. What? A mummy? No, I don't have kids. Oh God, Sai. Oh God. Still more normal than this, twat. How are you feeling, Sai? My bones are still broken, but at least the cuts are healing nicely. Thank God I'm not someone that scars easily. I mean, wounds don't leave me marks. It'd be a problem if I couldn't get scar tissue. What happened to you? Fell off 2.5 stories into some trash and rubble. You look better though. Last time you came, you looked like you were about to collapse emotionally. I guess. You're the one who looks like it now though. How do I put it? It's like when I called you your full name, but magnified. Yeah, don't mind me too much. I'm in a bad mood. Anything I can do? Please forgive me if I suddenly lash out at you or anyone else. Do you want something? My tongue's not so sensitive today, so let's have a beer. And you? Such a change in tone. I'm fine. I don't need anything. Let's make a beer. Big old beer. Beer, beer, beer. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta make that 8,000 for the electric bill. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All mixed. There we go. Here. Yay! Let's see if there are any differences from the canned ones. And this one tastes less watered down. So, did something happen to you? I'm fine. Nothing's happened to me. People who are fine don't act like that. Oh, I get it. You're in those days. When it's that time of the month, I get a bit sulky. No, I'm not on my period. No? I'm dealing with the loss of someone, okay? Oh. Sorry. Don't worry. Maybe I shouldn't have come today after all. No, maybe... Are you alright? I'm trying to find something to say. Making a joke would be tasteless, and I can't say everything will be alright without it sounding cheap. I'm at a loss as what to do here. Sorry. Want to hear something weird? I was exactly like that when Stella came here on Monday talking about you. Oh. Well, ladies, I'm leaving. Virgilio? Yeah. You were just sitting with a Valkyrie. Really? Splendid! This'll make a good entry in my poems blog. I feel bad about the way I treated him today. If not for the fact that he was being cryptic with his orders for no good reason. Like Stella when she first came? Yes. No, I mean... You could have given him a free beer or something and apologized. Yeah, I just keep messing things up with people. But you know, he seemed familiar. Familiar? Yeah, I can't put my finger on it though. I just feel like I've seen him somewhere. Ah, well, it might just be that someone looks like from an ad or something. So what brings you here? I wanted to come with Stella, so I'm waiting for her. Why here? To be with you, of course. That reminds me, how did Stella react when you arrived? She slapped me, real hard. It hurt. She said, "That's for making me worried and not listening to me," and then she became happy. Huh. Can I ask whose loss you are dealing with? You shouldn't be bothered with it. Just pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day. Oh, okay. You really want to know, huh? I can't help it. I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know context, not details. I feel sigh. Like, that's how I am whenever I ask someone how they're doing and they're like, not great. And then they don't say anything. Like, I have cryptic friends like that just like, I'm having a bad day. And I'm like, okay, why aren't you telling me? Got some drinks of my own. Someone to whom I said some mean thing to passed away before I could ever see her again. Does that work? Yeah, sorry. Knowing I can't do anything helps me calm down, but... I mean, it's not that I wouldn't help, I just... Calm down. I get it. I can't contain myself when I see people in need. But I've learned that there are times when you just can't do anything. And that's kind of fine. Thank God I learned that. Otherwise, I would have gone insane ages ago. You're a good person, Sai. Nah, I'm just an annoying girl. Still, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I have broken bones, but that doesn't mean I can't offer emotional support. You could always order another drink. Oh yeah, that! Let's do that. Get me something cold, please. Alright. Let's give Sai something with ice. Okay. So let's go by... girly drinks. Let's see something with ice. Let's go to the beginning. So I need something with the rocks. So that's a 250. Get the most expensive one. 230. 280 cobalt velvet. That's looking promising. So far 280 is the best one. Oh, Piano Man. What about Piano Woman? Oh no. Piano Man is on the rocks. That's 320. So Piano Man's the best one. But how is that? Sour promo strong? I don't know if she would like that. What do you guys think? You think I should make her a Piano Man? Will she drink it? This one's 150. That's super cheap. 160 is cheap. 210. Sour promo bland. I feel like this would be... I don't know. Give Sai something with ice. But I feel like because it's Sai, she would be like nice about it. She'd be like, oh, okay, cool. I mean, she is in pain. She probably would appreciate the extra liquor. And it just says something with ice. She didn't say she wanted anything sweet or anything. So let's try it. Oh boy. Someone's playing the forest. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3. Rocks. Mix. Let's try it, see what happens. Here. It's pretty cold outside, though. Yeah, but I don't like hot or warm drinks. They make me feel nauseous. You know what cheers me up? What? Singing. Hearing people sing helps too. Do you sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something? Nope. People have told me my voice is pretty nasty, actually. But they've also told me I'm good with the harmonica. So you play the harmonica? I needed something to do some breathing exercises with, and a harmonica is a lot smaller than a tuba. And I guess if you practice enough, you become decent. That's something I didn't expect. I hear that a lot. I know I don't look like the musical type. I used to play the violin right until I was 16 or so. Really? Can you still play? The violin's at my mom's house, so I don't have it with me. But I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily. Why did you stop? I don't know. One day I just felt like stopping. No deep reason behind it. Just like me and cooking. That and almost burning my place up. When's Stella coming? Now that you mention it, she's a bit late. Let me call her. You do that. I'm going to take my break. Tell Gil if you need anything else. Sure. Oh god, she's not having a good time. Not having a good time at all. Poor Jill. So I guess the Piano Man drink worked? Wow, we put in almost 23 hours in this game. Ridiculous. Stella and Sai make me a bit jealous. Okay, random. Let's see what. Let's go from the back. Let's just go from the back up. What's this one sound like? Do that one. Back. Oh god. Oh, this is all wrapped around my mouse somehow. I have no idea how. There we go. Looks like you've calmed down. I still feel like kicking myself, make no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Sai helped a lot with that one, though. I can't just stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something. The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey, the only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've gone into burning buildings with a 2-centimeter deep cut. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you would have lost the motor function in your arm. Welcome. Ah, hello, Jill. What's this about protecting who? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection. Most of the time, I only ask Sai if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with too. So I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard? That's Buster. Pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. We've offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best? It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to his stump. And yet he can still run faster than me with it. True. Do you want something? I'm fine right now. A brandtini, a big one. I'm in a good mood. One big brandtini for Stella. Brandtini. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Oh, we can't double it. Oh, we can. Shit! I did not know that. Damn. Okay. So we can do more. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2. Aged and mixed. Oh, I fucked it up. Look at that. Ugh. Okay. One big... Let's see if we can... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Ah, I need another one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 1, 2. Mix. There we go. There we go. Here. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever tried to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Sai, let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking a no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say some, you know. You might as well call the police and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you two something? Sure. I guess. How did you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times. She started showing up more and more, and that was it. My father told me that. When I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids' park. We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one Sai happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget. So you two have known each other for most of your lives. I've known her longer than I've known my own father. Oh, that's sad. Why the question? No reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item. An item? What kind of item? A couple, Sai. Oh, yeah, I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. So you two didn't go to the same high school? Nope. Oh. Don't you have any childhood friends, Jill? Childhood friends? Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. What kind of a man was he? Gruff, the kind to eat raw Bronson roots every morning. Brrr. But around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting though. He was my mom's dad. But after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Oh. Hey Jill, what's this? Bloom Light? A spicy drink. Tastes nice the first time, but it gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please. I'll have one too. On it. 2 Bloom Lights for the girls. I don't know if I've ever made one. I'm not sure. It's so unnecessarily brown. Let's see if I could double this, maybe. It might be too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, it's good. Rocks and mix. Ah, fuck it. What have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be it. Oh, aged rocks and mixed. That's what, okay. Okay. So I gotta do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aged rocks mixed. Stop. Sweet, that's a lot of money. Let's serve them. Damn, $760. Here. I don't know. I kind of like it. Yeah, but after the third one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Who's... Oh, dimming the light. Uh-oh. Huh? I guess she had too much before I came. Well, that, and she must still be tired. From the whole bank thing? She told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine treatment she went through as a White Knight. Treatment? Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. Oh, interesting. I wonder if that's what Lenore died of. It's mandatory for every White Knight, regardless of division. Oh. Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was hell, and poor Sai is still paying for it. The disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who are identified as former members, it's unfair, you know? Among all the people using White Knights to further their own goals, Sai was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. It paid off, though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Well, good karma and all that. She's earned the gods' favor, I think. But you know, all of that made me realize I might be a bad person. How? When I saw Sai wounded, asking for help, a part of me was happy. After all this time needing her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows? Maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. And I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while. Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving, actually. Come, Sai. Let's get hamburgers and go home. Yeah. We'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again. Feeling better? No, I just don't reek of rage. But I still feel like a piece of shit. Little steps, I guess. Hello? Ah, Kim, welcome. Oh, Kim. Okay, she's the paranoid girl, right? I was afraid I'd mix up the directions and end up in someone's house or something. What can I get you? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. Sure. Sunshine cloud, let's do it. Double it up because I need the money. Double it up. So 4, 4, and 2 rocks blended. There's a sun cloud. Here. Thanks! So, how's work on the web paper? Oh, I quit. Good job, Kim. Good job. I am so proud of you. I need to take lessons. What? Yup, I went to the office of that chauvinistic horseblower and told him I quit. Why did you do that? I arrived early to my meeting and got some assignment. I spent hours doing it, only for the other bitches to come in and ruin it. After that, I didn't have time left, so my supervisor scolded me. So I snapped and quit on a whim. Oh, maybe you shouldn't be buying a $300 drink then. Don't you have any second thoughts? Regret anything? I guess you'll always have second thoughts. Even if you do what you want, you'll still think, what if? Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded the arrival of every morning. I even almost... Is Kim me on a spiritual level? I think Kim's me in my current job. Working at the newspaper. This is me. This is me. Just look at me. Absorb it. My God. I even almost... What I'm saying is, I don't know what I'll do, but it's certainly better than being there. I feel free. Free. It's a wonderful feeling, you know? I feel like now I can find something I care about. I won't return to the augmented eye, but I could still pursue journalism with another outlet. I haven't felt like this in, well, forever. Oh, well, never. What about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out, and put it mildly. To put it mildly, I can't talk tonight. What are you gonna do and all that? But I'm not there about... But I'm not... Why can't I... Bleh, 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 bleh. But I'm not here about that. Give me a drink, please. What kind? I don't know. Bubbly or something. Something big and bubbly. Okay, so beer. Cobalt velvet. Fringe weaver. Let's see. So I think that's 150, 260, 280. So I think we're going with the 280. Cobalt velvet. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh boy. That's a lot of Carmetrine. Rocks mixed. There we go. Here. If detergent commercials are to be believed, this will clean out my insides. It'll also kill things inside you. I gotta ask though, how did you end up working there? No deep reason. That's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, and I couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family. It's a really common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Same story as you, I just went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And then at some point, I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. I am resonating with every character in this game. This is ridiculous. This is like how I felt with Night in the Woods, with like the whole like depression kind of thing. Suddenly, all I wanted was freedom, a little pause, to stop and take a breather. And my life went to hell for that fucking breather. Give me, something. Something? Sorry, I have a dry mouth. Anything will do. Alright. She asked for something, literally. Let's... Something. Bleeding Jane. Spicy. Blue Fairy. Brantini. I don't think I want to give her something strong or bland or promo. There's a Moonblast. Piano Woman. Sweet promo happy. Wait, what's Frothy Water? I hope this isn't one of those cryptic ones. Let me do a Piano Woman, I guess. She literally said something, so... 2, 3, 4, 5. And then... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2... 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then aged and mixed. See if this works. Piano woman, because it's expensive. Here. Thanks. I feel like I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it. I'm just in a rough spot right now. What are you gonna do now? Honestly, I don't know. I do feel liberated, however. Like, I could do whatever I want. Study whatever I like. Work wherever I want. I know it's not that way and it won't be easy, but I feel a lot more confident than when I was out of high school. I honestly don't get why they put young people who barely know how society works through that one. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Your mental health should be your priority and all that. Thanks, I really needed the encouragement. Come back if you need more encouragement, and also if you want to spend all your money because you have no job. I'll take it. I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Thanks, bye Jill. Please come again. You should take some of that advice for yourself. I know. Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest. Yeah. Honey! Oh my god, it's Dorothy! Dorothy, make our life better. Make our day better. I'd buy that for $1. Look at this. I'd buy that for $1. Dorothy, sorry, we're just closing. I know, I came for you. For me? Why are you hugging me? I paid her to do that. All night long. Uh-oh. Come again? To put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you and she won't leave your side. What do you hope to accomplish with that? Well, at first it was to calm that rage you had earlier. It was either hugs or a cold bucket, and I don't promise there'll be any water in it. You calm down a bit, but honestly, I know better than to leave you alone another night. At the very least, all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien reasoning right there. It's not. You need hugs. Many. You need some humanoid contact right now. You had your alone time. Now we're playing by my rules. Please take care of me. Oh, God. No mistakes! Treat yourself. Buy something nice for you and Dorothy. Oh my god, Dorothy's coming home with me. Oh, I love Dorothy. I love her energy. Also, my Fitbit turned on. It probably thinks I ran 300 miles. Yeah, we got enough for our fucking electric bill, guys. We're golden. Yes. So, your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. We have 8,000. Jill wants to get in the holiday mood. Buying a mega Christmas tree will prevent her from getting too distracted. Where is she? I don't see her. Damn it, I don't see her. Where is she? So we gotta get a... Oh yeah. Who was that Lilum? A very good friend. So, shop for a mega Christmas tree. Mega Christmas tree! Celebrate the bastardized commercial version of an already bastardized celebration. $1,000! They'll have to make more money. Damn it! Now I don't have $8,000. Fuck, everything's expensive in the future. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. Look at that little tree! Look at it! It's so cute! Alright, so let's read some stuff. See what's new in the news. Monster Girlfriend Shirari. Can't stop playing this game. Gorgeous graphics. Innovative and addictive battle system. Innovative and addictive battle system. Fun dating minigames. Cute girls. That fucking music. Is this the GOAT? Which is game of... Wait. Game of all time. Yes. I was going to say game of the year, and I'm like... No, that's not the abbreviation. Dunno, do you like the GOAT girl? I'm going to marry a GOAT. It's an alright game. 8 out of 10 at most. Shit game. No, it's a shitty game for idiot waifu bots like you. I wish this waifu bad game meme would die. It's a stupid game pandering to idiots. What's there to discuss? Are we being rated by normies? Normies? Fuck off. Fun things are fun. You're not allowed to have fun with video games. Makis releasing EKDV 186 update. Is this the greatest thing to ever grace planet Earth? Oh, I didn't read the thing. Hang on. Sounds fun. It's for nerds. Okay, now go to this. I literally can't stop touching myself. Such a high quality release. But why is the camo blurry? I think it's a regulation for the civilian models. Something's off. I'd be all over this normally, but I can't seem to get excited over this. Your shit taste is showing. Nah, I just think I'm kind of descend. I'm kind of tired of the same thing over and over. That's what happens when you consume way too much fucking military equipment and weapons. Yeah, I think it's that. I better stop buying so many weapons already, or I'll never find pleasure in them again. Any word on the camo stuff for other civilian weaponry? They said they're going to announce more stuff at a later date. I like porn, you guys. Invisible guns? I think they'll use it for cute patterns. AM Township 64. Hype, literally no games. Is anyone else tired of this Monster Girl meme? No. I'm going to marry a Monster Girl. I just want actual gameplay next time. Why would you want gameplay in a Sukeban game? I don't know, all I see is pretty girls with nothing to back it up. Any info on the hardware? It's probably going to be yet another underpowered piece of shit. It's not like the competition is any better. Meh, I think I'll just quit gaming. Nothing but trash as of late. Yeah, remember when games were actually good and devs made them with love and care? Me neither. Gonna buy one? Depends on the library. Okay. Let's read the Augmented Eye. Lilim receiving mysterious messages. Halloween was back in October, but this terrifying tale didn't become popular until now. Reports say that Lilim across the city have been receiving strange transmissions with messages that are confusing at best and threatening at worst. The contents are not clear, and most of the Lilim can't remember exactly what they had heard, but the most mysterious thing of all is perhaps the fact that the Lilim could not record any of these messages while they were broadcasted. It was almost as if something had blocked the Lilim from doing so. While we have nothing but anecdotal proof, even among our own Lilim, the mystery behind these messages is one we should be paying attention to. Spooky or a bluff? Interesting. Is Kira Miki the biggest pop idol in history? The world at large is still coming to terms with the idea of the Lilim being so quickly integrated into our society. Some say they can't be treated as humans because they're immortal and such. And as such, cannot really understand what it's like to be alive, but most of the Kira Miki fandom would disagree. Anti-Lilim people are insane. To me, Mickey knows more about life than I do, and I'm older than this damn city, Richard Show, 55, told the Augmented Eye during a fan gathering. I'm with Richard, added Nacho, 6. I may be a dog, but I'm utterly fascinated with the way she writes about things in her blog. She's impressed by everything, and nobody really knows what life's about anyway. Nacho? Dog? Don't tell me. Oh, is that the name of the dog that works with us? Nacho? That'd be amazing. Quincy studies the possibility of allowing imports. Glitch City is one of the few places on Earth that's strictly self-sufficient, with an import rate of only 0.8%. However, that might change due to the recent shortages across the city. Prime Minister Quincy revealed this morning that the government plans to have more relaxed policy for importers. We won't lift the currency control, but we can provide them foreign currency at a low fixed rate. That way we can secure essential items at affordable prices, Quincy told American, the Augmented Eye. Some experts say that private companies are no longer working at full capacity, which is unsurprising news given that the Quincy government has seized most of them, resulting in the shortage crisis in the first place. So he decided to not steal all of the city's funds. Good. Okay. That's all of the news. So let us save. Save. Boom. Okay. I wonder if there's nothing there. Okay. Music? I cannot... I don't know if I could... How much is the stuff in the shop? Is there... Nope, there is no... That's vintage gaming. Okay. I was thinking there might be more music to unlock. I wonder how you unlock the other music. So, let me save. Even though I think I literally just saved, but we'll save again. Okay. So let's continue on with the next day. We're just a little under 7,500. So, well, 7,500. We need to hit 8 grand for our electric bill. So let's go to work and make 8 grand. 8. I can't talk. Friday, December 23rd. It's almost Mega Christmas, guys. And we're losing $8,000 by Mega Christmas. It's just not good. Good evening. Oh, I should probably drink this. It's like 11. I'm not mixing drinks, but it's changing my life. That's for sure. Ah, hey. How are you feeling? Lilimar soft and warm. Come again? You heard me. So they just cuddled, right? So, on a scale from steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you? A sad pile of shit. I still hate myself and I'm still sad as hell, but how to put it? The noise stopped. I don't know if I explain myself. Sorta, kinda. So how were things last night? Cozy, I must admit. I can't believe you paid Dorothy for that. Well, if you want to call that payment, I guess. I called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you, and she was really concerned. She stuttered for a second, saying that she had the whole night to go and she couldn't just leave for free. I asked her how much, and she said enough to pay for the soda I'm having is fine. How did you get her number? I have contacts. Right. Anyways, Jill, if you need a second break, a drink, or a hug, just let me know, you hear? Thanks. God, what a caring boss! Can we all have this in life? A caring, loving, compassionate, like, worry about you boss? I would love that. I'd make you the same offer, but I'm guessing hugs from me are the last thing you want. If you need a bartender, let me know, though. Nice to know. Anyways, we have work to do. I would take a hug from you, Gillian. Jesus. You make it sound like you have cooties or something. I would totally hug you. Hug anybody. Hugs are great. What's this one sound like? Oh, that's... what's this? I don't know the name of the song that I like. Oh, that's cool. What does that one sound like too? I'm not going to do it to all of them, but... There we go. Time to mix drinks and change lives. It's nice to hear that again. I wish there was... Well, you can go to the jukebox, but I wish there was a way to, like, see what was playing live, you know what I mean? Instead of just remembering it. Did you say something? Did I? Welcome to Oh, it's you guys. Oh, boy. Hey, be more respectful. I brought my boss here. Aren't you a part-timer here or something? My other boss. You're talking to the great Nacho Tumbleweed Jr. Uh-oh, it's Nacho. Boss, I'm taking my break. I know what I said earlier, but you haven't even started yet. Shit. So what brings you here today? I wanted to see the place my best soldier is working at. Soldier? Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday? Oh, it's you, Dana. Soldier, why didn't you tell me you were working for Dana? No, that's not Dana. That's just Jay. So I'm guessing you're part of this whole Sierra thing. Part of it? I founded it! Humans have the best intentions, but they just don't get us. So I decided to create a place where dogs can be dogs. Here we can take in any dog without a place in this world. We created our own heaven on earth. I wish I could make him sound like Snake, but I don't have that kind of voice in me right now. And do you take corgis only? Do I look like one of those Siphoner bitches? Of course not. I'd include other animals, but sadly I can only take care of those who are of the same species as I. Sad thing is, I take him more seriously, but it's a talking corgi with an eye patch. So wait. Many days ago they said they were Shibas, now they're corgis? I'm very confused. Or Shiba's genuinely the Japanese corgi? Could someone confirm this for me? I am so confused. Will you get anything? I'm fine. What about you, boss? Manly stuff. You sure? Did I stutter? Alright. A manly drink for the dog. Maybe I should just give him something bitter. Alright. Type manly. That's really cheap. 160. 160. 170. Okay, so it looks like Myers Blast. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2. Oh, I don't think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2. All blended. Mars Blast. Here. Yes, this is the one I wanted. Bleh! This tastes worse than my own butt. Hey, you asked for it. This is a really nice place, you know? You picked a good place to work at, soldier. Thanks! Does he really get paid? Your efforts to keep Syrah afloat will not go to waste. We'll make her better and better. I mean, we're pretty much on the verge of closing. Can boss really afford that? We have more urgent matters at hand, though. Like the fact we don't have enough balls for everyone. Can't they just share the ones we have? You fool! Every dog has a right to have his own ball. If we can't provide even that, then what's the point of even trying? Wait. Don't tell me she just doesn't give a fuck and is spending all of her money like water. I mean, what with the bar closing and all that. But many have enjoyed the boxes more than they do the balls. That's a good point. What do you think is cheaper? A box of balls or a box of boxes? A box of boxes. Are there boxes of boxes? Of course there are. How do you think they ship boxes? Tied together? Tied together? Don't be silly. Unless she's paying him straight from her pocket, boss is that kind of woman. This world is filled with all sort of recursive madness, you know? Doctors consult doctors, boxes come in boxes, bottles come in bottles. Oh, as expected from you, boss. Wait, that theory only works assuming she's actually paying him with money. For all I know, she might be paying him with steaks. So tomorrow you're gonna check for people selling boxes, you hear? Sir, yes, sir. Except that to boss, a good steak is more valuable than money. All Jill is thinking about is how the fuck is this dog getting paid? I love it. Wait, what if they come with foil? Whoa, Russenstrass had to be taken to the vet because he ate the foil a piece of cheese came in. Curses, you're right. We need a contingency plan. Besides, boss is not one to scam people, let alone a dog. I wonder if we could strike a deal with the vet whose cipher bastards have. She's always so nice with us. I know, her smile is cute too. So it's better that we vet for a vet? Yes, put that on the list. Ah, Nacho. Oh yeah, forgot she knew the dog. Are you staying for a while? I was just passing by. I've got some errands to run. Great. Gil can go with you. I can? You will. I'll still get paid for today, right? That depends on Nacho's evaluation. All right, Greenhorn, let's get going. Ah, poor Gil. Oh, I'm paying him anyways, by the way. Just wanted to mess around with him. No, that's not the problem here. Why make him do that? Gil looked like he needed to take a good break, and he's kind of just not accept such a thing. But with Nacho, he'd have something to do, and he'd be away from the bar for a bit. When you put it that way. Anyway, I'm going back to my office. Your boss sure is nice. Glad I'm working with her too. Yeah. So, you having anything? Actually, I'm just gonna go sit over there and be on standby. Await orders. Okay. Shit, I missed the chance to ask how or even if he gets paid with money. Man, I sure need to get wasted. Oh, it's Betty and Deal. Okay. Crap, what were their voices? Oh yeah, Deal was the robot. I failed to see how getting wasted will make you feel Sheba! For fuck's sake, you piece of scrap. We just got out of a building full of dogs. But this one has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. Hey there, robot! And he talks. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey, Jill. Get me a beer, will you? Gotcha. Does Deal want anything? Okay, roll. Sir, yes, sir! So cute. He's fine. Just a beer, then. Friday after work isn't just a beer, though. It's the beer. Can't argue with that. Beer for Betty. I can make it big for the heck of it. Alright, beer. Big old beer. Giving her a big old beer. Big old beer. Big old beer. I think everybody in the chat died because they haven't talked in a bajillion years. All mixed. Big old beer. Here, let's make it special. Yeah. Cheers. Hey, Jill, do you like beer? The amount of beer cans in my apartment is becoming a problem, actually. I had this friend back in high school who made some pretty nice crafts with them. I'm still in contact with him if you're interested. No, thanks. The last thing I need right now is more crap taking space. So how are the things up at Dogtown? Well, that Laura girl is stirring things up, for better or for worse. For worse? She's, like a rabbit. An overtly politically correct rabbit. Rabbit? Never had a pet rabbit? They're a nervous mess and they get startled over the littlest of things. Lurking team assemble. Okay, good. Good to know, guys. Yay, you still here. Thank you, guys. And this girl is on the constant lookout, scared of saying something that might irk someone. It doesn't have to be person she's speaking with, even. It's not problem in the company, but the other day we went out together and holy shit, poor girl can't speak properly. She pauses every sentence to make sure she doesn't say something offensive. She's a nice girl and it's sweet, and she tries so hard not to offend anyone. But seriously, she tries too hard. You don't help either. You randomly yell, "What did you say?" whenever she's within earshot distance. Yeah, well, it's just that she looks so cute when she's startled, like a rabbit. It raises up the question of whether she's really like that, or if you're the one making her wary of anything she says. Well, why don't we test that? How? You go out with her. Why? To test if it's really me who thinks her like that. It's not like you could say no, you know. I mean, it's my honor that's on the line here. I want to prove you're only talking shit about me. Even if you were right, you have quite the fixation on that girl. She's fun. Fun how? She actually reacts when I tease her. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, squirms, and then gets uncomfortable. How is that any good? She's cute and her reactions are cute. But if you keep it up, she'll either leave or get used to you. You know, like me? Shit, you're right. I must save my teasing for when the moment is just right then. No, that's the problem. It is for me. And what are you doing here? What about the dog? He said he had to go out. By the way, he said his name was... Say, this Laura girl, do you guys get along? I wouldn't know. We wouldn't get along as co-workers at the very least. God damn it, I lost my moment to hear what the dog's name was. What kind of girl is she, aside from the whole politically correct rabbit thing? Slow. She's the kind that does things carefully when she does them really, really slowly. Really, really slowly. I can't deny that when she actually finishes stuff, she does a great job, but it's unnerving. She doesn't actually have to be with us in the building, though. She's more like a freelancer. Why is she there, then? Because she likes dogs. And that's why I insist that you two make a fine couple. That's a really superficial statement. It's like saying you'll be fine with someone because you're both women. Okay, bad example. May I say something? By all means. If that Laura girl really is as bland as you claim her to be, wouldn't she be better off with a more assertive person? Willem? A more assertive partner? Yo, piece of scrap, she's totally calling you a pussy. She's right, though. Deal. It's a deal! Sharing interests and being compatible are totally different things. But then you'd be underestimating the power of love. Whether you want to admit it or not, love changes people for better or for worse. Who knows, maybe you'll become more assertive after spending time with her. Or she'll drive me nuts. I guess that's a possibility too. Still, why are you so insistent on me and her getting together? Because she's like a cute rabbit, so something might try to eat her out there. It'd be a lot easier to keep her in my sight. So in short, your motherly instincts arose because of Laura. Why not see if she likes you and... You already tried to hit on her, didn't you? You make me sound like some skirt chaser. She's not into girls. How did you find out? I asked her directly. Of course you did. She seemed, giddy afterwards, though. I heard her muttering something about meeting her first lesbian. It was weird. Okay, enough Laura for a night. That... Refrain from using any "that's what you said last night" jokes or variations thereof, please. Party pooper. Let's get a drink then. Sounds good. I'll have a bloom light, please. Get me a fringe weaver. Alright. Alright, I gotta do a bloom light. I don't know if I made one yet. I could probably double this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aged. Rocks. Mixed. So there's a bloom light. And then a fringe weaver. Damn. I don't know if I could do... Oh, I could totally double this. So 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Aged and mixed. Fringe weaver. There we go. So let's serve them. Here you go. I wonder why it's called a bloom light. Seems it was first developed at some video games event. The creator said something about making the attendees feel their customers do. Said attendees were, of course, part of some big games company. Seems that company always used too much bloom lighting, so the bartender there literally made them drink all the bloom. So it's not called that because it glows in the dark? Not this one, no. Come to think of it, did you ever change because of a relationship, Jill? How did we just completely change the topic? In more ways than one, I guess. Would you say for better or for worse? I guess for the better. I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. Although thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. Pretty annoying when I think back to it. So you were one of those kinds of people. As for me, sometimes I think I became more, what's the word? Cynical, jaded, bitter, tired of the crap this world and everyone in it throws on a daily basis? Hey, I'm just quoting you. But yeah, I think I became all of that because of this one girlfriend I had in college. She got me into the whole activism thing in the first place. How is that bad? We'd all go and protest. We'd start all kinds of movements to see things changed. I really got into the whole thing. But whenever I wanted to get more serious, I'd find myself coming up against a wall. That wall is an analogy. I don't know why I say anal. I start looking at that word and I say anal and I'm like, no. Analogy for the fact that not everyone was willing to go that far. I found out pretty fast that most of them were in the whole thing because of some shitty fad, and not because they actually believed in whatever movement they were championing. So I moved from group to group only to find people who were in it because of a fad. And when they were not in it because of a passing fad, they were of the dangerous extremist kind. My tolerance for people's shit was greatly diminished after all that. So it wasn't so much the person you had a relationship with, but rather other people? You seriously never thought about it that way? You need to stop putting the blame for what you do on past relationships. Whatever. Where's the other guy, by the way? He had to escort one of the dogs outside. Figures. Oh yeah, the one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works at the Cypher Toy Company. I suppose he's interested in talking to you or something. Why didn't he do it then? I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you? The pay from the dogs isn't enough to keep up with the mounting debts. I don't know how you do it. It's hard to believe dogs pay you at all. But this is coming from someone working at a place that pays a dog for doing fuck all. Or at least I think we're paying him. I'm not completely certain we do. Will you get anything else? Well, we're fine, but we have to get up early tomorrow. And by we, I really mean her. She got invited to a picnic, and I won't stand to hear another had to go to a picnic with a hangover story. Fine. Let's go then. See ya, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Man, you're such a party pooper. You'll be the party pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking. I love Deal. Deal is like the mom, like the robot mom, like, you know, I told you you should have done that kind of person. It's amazing. Boss, I'll take my break. Call me if someone comes. All right. Another break. This is like another break, right? Or is this a different day? I don't remember. There's hair tickling me. It's really annoying. Let us save. Okay. I should actually go get my bottle of water because this is not going to be enough. So I'm actually going to BRB really super quick. So hang on a second, guys. Okay, we are back. No dogs in sight. Oh, time to, I'm cool with this. We'll just run with it again. Okay then, back to work. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey there, Alma. Alma. What kind of voice did I give her? I don't even remember. She seems down. Maybe there's something I can give her to cheer her up? Let's try to cheer Alma up. She might like classy drinks, but what she really likes... Shit. What the fuck did we give Alma? I don't even remember. It's been so long. Shit. Brandtini, apparently, for a quick search. I had to, it was bugging me, so I had to look it up. She likes Brandtinis. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2. A big ol' Brandtini. Aged and mixed. There we go. Hey. And this? It's on me. Drink, so at least you change your expression. Why not just say you're worried about me? You got the message anyway, didn't you? Heh. So, how is it? A Brandtini, you do pay attention to what I ask for. Which, if I played this game in a single night or often, I'd probably remember that, but it was literally like 3 or 4 days ago since I played this. You have quite the fixation with Brandtinis. To be honest, they suit you. Hey, want to hear a silly story? Always. When I turned 21, my dad and I went to a bar to celebrate, just him and I. He told me to dress well enough that he looked like my sugar daddy. It was a fun night. We pretended at times we were dating. I managed to blow off some steam about my mom. But the highlight was him ordering a Brandtini for me. I've had plenty of drinks and gotten wasted many times since I was 15, but that, oh shit, why did I do that? It wasn't about getting drunk. It was the drink itself was the pleasure. He too said they suited me somehow. Oh? Ever since that day, he's called me Brandtini girl from time to time. Your dad sounds like a cool guy. You should meet him sometime. So, why are you deflating? Deflating? When I got sad and started sighing repeatedly, my grandpa would warn me that I would start deflating like an old tire if I kept it up. So what is it? What is the news about people dressing in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boom? Nah, that is old news. What the hell? Something is in my eye. Nothing like having something blow in your eye midstream. That's wonderful. I mean, it is a problem, but such a thing would only annoy me. Say, Jill, what's your mood right now? I want to ruin it by blowing off all my stored steam. Silly Alma, I've been feeling like utter shit the last couple of days. You can't make me feel worse. So go ahead, unwind all your worries on me. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so remember my sister Diana? The one that separated from her husband and forgot her kids while fucking her way around or something? Perfect summary. I'll use it next time. I didn't tell you the whole story then. More specifically, that she threw her husband out after months of abuse? Oh. However, that woman is incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. And I mean that. She never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. She just expects a guy to do all that for her. I have no idea why she turned out like that. Both my mom and dad were hard workers. They even started a small shop to have something to do after retirement. Huh. So, what does this fully capable woman do a couple of weeks later? Why, bring her abusive husband back, of course. What? Yeah, and the guy spent a couple of days with her before leaving again. He had a nice couple of hot, steamy nights and then left. Well? Huh? You reacted like my little brother and sister after hearing that. But the story doesn't end there. Oh no. So she's broke and she can't even get enough for a bus, even though she'd probably be glad to sell her ass just to get money. And it was up to me to pick her up. For the last couple of days, she left her kids with my parents, and being such sweet angels, they've made a mess out of the whole place. Bernardo and Eva are actually staying with me a couple of days to give them some peace. It doesn't help that I never got along with Diana. So we're in the car and she asks how her kids are. And of course, after all the built-up tension, I just exploded. First, I started ranting about her kids are growing up, seeing some messed up stuff. I started scolding her about not taking responsibility, about not taking proper care of her children. I tell her that she's in no place to have all those escapades. And after all that, she just says, "What the hell do you know? You don't have any kids." I don't, I feel for her. It's not really the message, but like, some people are so far gone, they never understand. Yeah, you slutty skank. I don't have kids, but I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. I don't have kids, but I'm not leaving them in the first barely familiar house I find. I don't have kids, but I'm not letting the guy that hit on me on a regular basis back into my bed. I don't have kids, but I pretty much raised Eva and Bernardo, and they've turned out pretty damn well. I don't have any kids, but I'm not a cheap whore. Ah! I love that little thing that resonates with it. And I have to atone for Alma, because there is nothing more infuriating than when someone you know who has kids complains about something, mentions about a problem, and then whenever you give their advice to the situation, if you don't have children, your advice is automatically just null and void. And it's so annoying. It's like, I don't have to produce something from my ovaries and my uterus in order to let you know that what you're doing is probably not a good idea. But some women are touchy like that. It's like, you don't have children, you don't get it. It's like, but I do. Damn. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. I love my family and I put them above all else. But Diana is seriously pushing the boundaries of what I can allow. Any way I could help? You just did. Huh? I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not one to let stuff like that get to me. I'm still angry as hell though, and I couldn't just discuss this with any of my family members. I can't tell my mom your daughter is a slut. I just needed to get all of this off my chest, you know? Well, from what I see, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. It's swollen as fuck. Ha! Boobs. Nah, all you see here is filled with love and dreams. Is everyone in your family as busty as you? The worst offender is my dad, actually. Kidding. I guess the only one that didn't get the big boobs gene was Eva. She insists on getting surgery or genetic treatment, but I still tell her she's fine the way she is. These can actually be more of a hassle than a blessing. Amen, sister. And poor Bernardo, his breasts actually started growing when he was 8. I just hope I don't take too much from my mother's side of the family. My father's sisters still look quite young, but then menopause hit, my mom lost her looks rather quickly. Any good genes you got from your family, Jill? Good enough skin and hair, I guess. There's a thing about shrimp allergy, but so far I haven't had problems with that. Oh, I see. Hey, you know what worries me the most about the whole Diana situation? How your nephews are turning out? If she leaves them with my mom, they'll turn out better than her, somehow. Actually, what worries me is, what if I end up like that too? How so? If I find a good man and I settle down, what if he turns out shitty? What if I have a sudden burst where I want to live my life and end up like that? What if I have kids and I end up neglecting them because of all that? If you ask me, the fact that you're even worried about it is an indication enough that you'll be fine. You think? I'm pretty sure. You said before this she pretty much married the guy after a couple of months, right? Yeah. No offense, but those are the kind of people who wouldn't even think about all that. Besides, if any guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your irrational standards. Hey, am I lying? No, but there are things best kept as unspoken truths. I wonder if I'll ever find a good guy. You will. You'll know when the time comes. I sure hope so. For now, the time has come to get another drink. What can I get you? Get me something with ice, but alcoholic, please. All right. Ice and alcohol. So that there's a bad touch. So I need rocks. That's not 250. That's 280. I might be able to do a cobalt velvet. So far, Cobalt Velvet's looking very nice. Ooh. Actually, a Piano Man's looking pretty nice. Something cold with alcohol. This one? Piano Man? Probably Piano Man's. $3.20. It's the most expensive one. Yeah, probably this one. So how much can I could do 5, 10, do 20. I might be able to double this. So let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, can't. Okay. 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then rocks, and then mixed. So Piano Man, here you go. Thanks, I needed to cool down a bit. That's why I'm here. So, you said you felt shitty the last couple of days? Why? Don't think too much about it. Oh, come on, you heard my problems. I want to help you too. Don't worry too much. Right, I almost forgot to tell you something. What is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. You want to come? Sure, something tells me this mega Christmas is going to be a mess in my parents' home, so I'd rather avoid it. Are you guys getting chicken? I can get one. To be honest, I wouldn't know. You can bring it if you want. It won't go to waste. Gotcha. Say, Jill, what's your favorite part of the chicken? Favorite part? I guess I like legs the most. Really? I like breasts better. Breast is a bit too simple, don't you think? Legs have better texture? Maybe, but simple is usually better. Breast is easier to enjoy than legs, and... Oh, I skipped through it again. Why am I doing that? You silly girls. Boss? You're there talking about breasts and legs when everyone knows the best parts are the wings. Boss, what's that? Spicy chicken wings. Where do you get spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken. You know, Spicy Chicken, the shop 2 blocks from here? Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Why aren't you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Well, because, thought as much. Yo, Armitage. Alma. I know what I said. Will the chicken you're talking about be cooked already? You might need to heat it up, but it'd be cooked otherwise. Great, I expect you here Sunday at 8 p.m. Thanks. Anyway, I'll be back to my office. She left the bucket. Want some? Don't mind if I do. Ooh, mild spice. Nice. Weird, maybe she got a mix-up order and that's why she left them here. She usually orders stronger stuff? I found buckets that make my throat itch just from being near them. Oh. Say, Jill, what kind of guys do you like? That's a sudden question. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I want them to be decent enough. Not jealous, not aggressive, responsible enough to keep a job. That's no good. Do you like them buff? What about tall? Hi, Syrian. Happy Friday. Yes, it's a chill stream. Nobody's really talking. Hope you're having a good Friday. Do you like them buff? What about tall? No tattoos or piercings, I guess. Never liked either. What about you? I like them well-dressed. If they go out in iron shirts and well-coordinated clothes, they're sure to catch my eye. Some muscle is always fine too, but sharply dressed males catch my attention faster. And yet you're still single. That's how I like my men. My potential husband, on the other hand, is another matter completely. I see. So, can you get me a drink here? The spicy wings turned out to be spicy. What do I get you? Anything, as long as it helps me with the spiciness in my mouth. Okay. Let's give her something to help her get over the spiciness of the wings. I don't know. Bad touch. So wait, what was that one? 250? That's a classy one. I don't want to give her anything spicy, obviously. Yeah, let's give her a bad touch. Fuck it. Give her a big bad touch. Now I got to be laughing at it. 2, 3, 4. And so 4, 4, 4, and then 8. Rocks. And mix. Alright. This might help. Phew. Yup, it did. Thanks. Alright, so next question. What kind of girl do you like? You first. Sorry, I don't swing that way. Sure, I have no qualms about saying a girl is cute or cool, but nope, I prefer men in my bed. Now you. Shit, just calm down. I guess I like girls with light-colored hair. Light-colored hair? Yeah, you know, like redheads and such. What about white, like your boss? You were just setting me up for that comment, weren't you? Sorry, it's just that when she got here with the bucket of wings, your eyes pretty much started sparkling. Your whole behavior transformed. You became giddy and cheerful all of a sudden. Hey, I can't blame you. She's pretty nice. I just felt like teasing you. So, light-colored hair. What about blondes? Do you like me? Yeah, I guess. Let's say I'm into girls too, and I started hitting on you. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, and a good apartment. I would never let you go. Ooh. Okay then, enough tangents. Why don't you tell me why you were feeling shitty these last days? What? Oh, that. I told you not to think too much about it. And I told you I want to know. Come on, Jill, you've heard my problems so many times. Now I want to help you. I wish I could have friends like Alma, because I need that person in my life to be like, yo, fucking tell me what's going on. Come on, come here. Eh? I told you to sit here. Come on. What? What are you? All right then. Now I'm the bartender and you're the client. Oh, it's so cool to see me. That is so awesome. Hardly. The bartending station only works with me. I see. Okay then, I move this here. Click. Oh, God. What the fuck just happened? Oh my God. Now it works for you. For me, that dog in the Hawaiian shirt. Oh, she hacked it. Did she just use Alice Rabbit? She totally just used Alice Rabbit. Look at everything. Everything's white now. Why with him too? He's a dog in a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Right, and how did you even manage to... Oh yeah, hacker, right. Now we've changed roles. You've been feeling shitty? Mind telling me why? It's a long story. I don't even know where to start. Start from the beginning. Okay then. It's something that goes back to my college years. Whoa, that's taking it way back. Back in compulsory education, I never made too much of an effort, but I managed to get high grades. Even in PE, I managed to do well enough to always get perfect grades. And then, of course, when I got to college, shit started getting hard. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail anything, burning my eyelashes studying, and even managed to keep up good grades. After about half of the career, I met a student teacher. Her name was Lenore. She helped me a lot with my studies. She even got me into stuff that gave me more credits. I really liked her, and after some time I found out she liked me too. Oh ho ho! We started going out, I met all of her family even, and... You want a drink? What? A drink. Around this time, there's usually a pause that makes you offer a drink to the client. There was no such pause. Please, I want to test this whole bartending interface. A sugar rush then, you can't mess that up. Right. Jill asked for a sugar rush. Now, how did this thing work again? Sugar rush. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. All mixed. Right? So I have 4, 2, 2. Okay. And mixed. I felt like there should have been more ingredients, but that's okay. Here. Thanks. How is it? Like I said, you can't mess up a sugar rush. I have this gut feeling that with your body, you'd make a better bartender than me. You're selling yourself too short. You're cute, you know? People don't go to bars for cuteness, though. You've obviously never been to a cat bar then. Besides, my boobs can be a hassle when trying to move around this kind of stuff. So, keep telling the story. Well, as the career went on, it got harder and harder. The last year and a half of it became nothing but study session after study session. Investigations, my thesis. When the graduation ceremony came, I had to make a speech, and suddenly, while reading said speech, I almost had a panic attack. Fear of public speaking? I realized I lost about a year and a half of my life. I tried to remember if I did anything fun at all, but all I could remember was studying and investigating new topics. I didn't even enjoy doing all that, so I was just standing there, and the satisfaction of graduating was minimal. I realized I had only gone through the motions, day after day, from high school to graduating. I felt like whole years of my life had slipped through my fingers. I never stopped to think if I enjoyed what I was doing. In fact, I never stopped. But at that point, I stopped, and I realized I needed a breather or something. Did I even like that career? It was all terrifying as hell. I needed all of my strength to not start running like a panicked mess. So, a couple of months later, I get an offer to start working at this big research facility. Lenore was ecstatic. She was so proud of me back then. But I was just scared. That would be my job. I'd spend my life expanding on what I did during that year and a half. What if I had a sudden realization like the one I had at graduation, but then I turned 40? I didn't know what to do, but I sure as hell wasn't taking that offer. I told Lenore and she freaked out. She confessed that she was jealous because she never got a chance. Things devolved pretty quickly. She said one too many things, I said one too many things. In the end, I just stormed out of her house and I broke a vase in the process. After that, I never spoke to her again. Damn. I'm sorry, I suddenly feel bad for pushing you to tell me all that. Why are you feeling shitty about that after all this time, though? Unless you've been feeling shitty for years. I have, but it's not just because of that. Eh? The other day, Lenore's sister Gabrielle came to this bar. Apparently, Lenore died last week. Localized nanomachine rejection. A heart attack. Oh, God. Dismiss that. Apparently, she had it for a long time but never told anyone. And coincidentally, it got worse after I left. And I just can't stop thinking about it, wondering if me being there would have made a difference. And if it's true she had that for a long time, why didn't she tell me she was sick when we were together? I don't know, I just feel like all kinds of failure. Jill. And to make it worse, I also lashed out at Gabby. Yes, she was blaming me for her sister's death and all, but she's just a kid, for fuck's sake. She lost the sister who pretty much raised her on her own. And to top it all off, I suddenly can't remember what stopped me from apologizing. Pride? Fear? A stupid effort to leave the most awesome person I loved as a thing of the past? Who cares? I lost my chance to apologize to her forever. Truly forever. I'm such a piece of shit. A selfish piece of shit. I honestly don't know what to say. I didn't expect the story to be this. Yo, boob tender. Yes? Can you get me a big beer here? Coming right up. A big beer, big beer, big beer. What makes a beer big in this thing? Alright, a beer. 1, 2. 1, 2. all mixed. There we go. Big beer for Jill. Thanks. I need to remember to take care of the cans in my apartment. Do you drink lots of beer? One of the perks of the BTC issued liver implant is that I can drink lots of beer without getting too wasted. Oh, that is a cool feature. Hey Jill, what kind of girl was Lenore? Well, she was calm and smart. Back in college, I was too thick-headed and got riled up easily. Stressed was my default state. So, just like you're behaving right now? Shut up, I was worse. Can't picture that. Don't, it's embarrassing. Anyway, she was always there, finding a way to cool me down. She was also able to hold conversations about pretty much any topic. One time, I saw her go from talking about video games to talking about sports, all of that variety while still being a hardcore scientist. She would always push me into social interactions. If she saw me by myself, she would drag me with her. Watching people is fine, but talking to them is better, she would say. Lenore would always present me to her many acquaintances as the girl I don't mind cuddling with for hours. Man, I'm gonna miss her. After a point, I didn't even think about getting back in a relationship with her, but she was such an awesome person. I just wanted to apologize. And now... You know, in a cruel twist of irony, she was the one that made me pick up bartending. Oh? Back when I was thinking about Back when I was thinking what the hell to do with my life, I remembered a night we spent in a club. She started talking about how the drinks were synthesized, the chemistry involved, the reactions and all that. Everything sounded so fascinating. I remember saying that her talk made me want to start mixing drinks. She said, if everything else fails, why not take up bartending? Huh, interesting. Are you okay? For some value of okay, yeah. It's just... I wanted to thank you, Alma. Thank me? I guess I just needed someone to tell all of this to, and you were the one. You volunteered yourself. You insisted on listening to me. You stood there listening to the whole thing from beginning to end. I know I might not be the best expressive person, that I'm not one to spout love and fluffiness, but I really like you. Maybe I'm just a bartender and you're just a client, but I really appreciate your friendship, or at the very least your patronage. I really enjoy working for you. Jill, are you dying? Shut up, I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart here. Sorry, it's weird for you to get so sappy. Well, I just realized the saddest thing is how I'll never be able to make amends. And it hurts like fucking hell, you know? I never, and I mean never, want to feel that way ever again. I don't want someone to suddenly exit my life and have my last memory of them involve something nasty. I don't want the lingering grief of having burned a bridge on a whim. Hey Slasher, happy Friday! Oh god, you're over your head with the forest? Jesus. Good luck, dude. I am mixing drinks and changing lives. I want to avoid that at any cost, and if it means breaking character every once in a while, so be it. I'll let everyone know how I really feel about them. And if I ever fight with them, I'll swallow my pride, muster all the courage I can be, and be the one to apologize. I hate feeling like this. Hate it, hate it. That's a nice resolution. Maybe I'll be a copycat and do the same. Alright, enough sappiness. Get back here. I'm on duty, you know. Fine. It's almost closing time anyways. It was fun while it lasted, though. Hey. Yeah? I mean it, you know? Thanks for everything today. Silly Jill, you listen to my problems and I listen to yours. That's what friends are for, right? Right. I'll be leaving now. Oh, before I forget. Did you ever talk about all this with your parents? They know the basics, but I haven't told them about Lenore's death yet. Why don't you do that sometime? I don't know. I don't want to bother them with my problems. Don't be silly. They're your parents. They live to share your problems. You should try having a talk like this with them sometime. They'll appreciate it. Anyway, I'm out. See you on Sunday. Take care. That Alma girl sure is nice. Boss, did you hear all that? Not all of it, but a good chunk, at the very least. Your expression changed a lot already. It did? You look happier. That's always good. Anyway, let's call it a day. I'd expect an even brighter Jill tomorrow. Right. Oh yeah, boss, about those chicken wings? Fucking idiots at the spicy chicken. Sorry, Dana, we won't have enough spice for your order until tomorrow, they said. Is that how they treat their regulars? Mumble. Call the manager. Boss? I made a mistake? Where did I make the mistake? Cherish Chitty Hacker, she's a good friend. What mistake did I make? I have no idea. Damn it. I didn't get flawless. But I did have enough money, so paid my electric bill. Cat was charged $8,000 as a payment for your electricity bill. Have a nice day. Oh, and Slasher's back in the forest. Jill's power didn't get cut. This gives her peace of mind, and now she'll focus at work with no problem. Nice. Bill paid. Didn't you have a boyfriend named Bill? Okay. Grand Slam Fighters. Is anyone into wrestling here? I became a huge fan of GSF very recently. It's a really solid product in my opinion. Much better than the E. I like the match quality, but I wish they gave importance to the mid-card. Are they still forcing 66 American Kid into the main event? Yep, he's going to face Yusuke at the Dome show. Ugh, why don't they push the Great DK instead? He's much more talented than 66. Because American Kid actually moves merch unlike your indie darling. I want to marry Yusuke. Who's hyped for the Women's Championship? That should be the main event, not the turd we're getting instead. 66 is pretty good. Just watch some of his work in Japan. Everyone tells me 66 was better in Japan, but all I see is locks and arm bars, nothing that impressive. Wrestling is fake. I watch wrestling and I can resonate with all of this here. Amazing how I know all the words and yet I understand nothing. Locks are like, I think there's different kinds of locks, but there could be like a headlock where it kind of like holds them down. There's an arm bar, which involves twisting their arms. I know some of the stuff at least. Women's championships, women are now main eventing in different stuff in wrestling now, which is pretty cool. And Japan wrestling is amazing compared to anything else. Like AEW and Japan wrestling. Yeah. Monster Girlfriend Chirari. Okay, so this is not new. Okay, so just the Grand Slam Fighters was new, I guess, and that was about it. And I gotta stop picking this side of the face or I'm gonna start bleeding again. Okay. Update. Lilim receiving mysterious messages. Update. It looks like we're able to record and transcribe one of the messages sent from one of the comprised signals. Joe Wren, the anchor from the popular TV newscast, served as our very own test subject for the investigation. Who are you? Are you really alive? You're special to me. You're everything to me. It's time to become one. Developing. Spooky or made-up story. Nanomachine rejection has taken 80 lives this year. The Health Observatory just released their annual report on nanomachine rejection cases, which is what Lenore died from. The total number of reported cases has risen to 80, an increase from the 65 cases reported last year. Nanomachine pollution was particularly strong this year due to the recent protests, wrote the observatory. Protests caused the police force to release new varieties of nanomachines. Their function is still unclear, but according to our sources, they're intended for crowd control purposes. It's unlikely we'll find a cure in the near future, and we can only hope cases like these will become rare in the following years. I wonder if she's among the 80. What I want to know is, like, how did she get nanomachine pollution? Like, how did she, like, nanomachine rejection? How did she die from that? Is it something that, like, everybody has? Like, do they all have, like, a nanomachine thing in them? And it's just kind of like cancer? Because, like, I have like a nano camo room, so it's like, is it from being around stuff? Is it like kind of like a radiation of like all of the nanos around? I don't know. I don't understand what nanomachine rejection is. I don't understand what was injected to reject, if that makes sense. Model Warrior Julianne returns this February. The classic magical girl show Model Warrior Julianne is coming back to public television this February after almost 2 decades of absence. Even though the show has been on very on-demand service for a while now, most of Glitch City's citizens need to think twice before subscribing to any non-essential service, especially the lower classes who have a limited number of internet purchases per year. The show's return is certainly welcome. Today's parents will finally be able to share a piece of their childhood with the kids without risking dinner or breakfast. Is that a tear in your eye? No. Adorable. Because I have a nano camo app. Do I have anything new going on in here? I kind of want something else. Like, I think I want a green background. I think I'm getting sick of the background. I'm guessing as they mention police spreading nanomachines, I imagine inhaling them and then some glitch out and cause harm to the body, hence heart attack. Oh, that makes sense. You might have a good point, Crystal. What do you think? Should I get green or purple? What color should I get? Green, purple, green, purple. Because I'm not feeling this background anymore. It's kind of meh. I want to get green or purple. Take a vote. Everyone take a vote. I think purple would suit better. Syrian says purple because... Okay, purple it is. Let's do some purple. There we go. That looks better. And then we'll keep the table because I don't really care for the others. The table's fine. And then we are going to save. There we go. And then let us go to work. So it's Christmas, well, mega Christmas Eve, I should say. Good evening. Ah, hey Jill. How are you feeling? I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess. That's nice to hear. Where's Gil? Did he run away again? Nah, I have him on... Why am I messing up her voice? Nah, I have him on errand duty buying the drinks for tomorrow. That sounds weird coming from the owner of a bar. Every drink from here would come out of our own funds. So if we're going to spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, those kinds of walks are always good for Gil. You're the boss. Who's coming so far? Well, there's 3 of us, the dogs. You invited Titty Hacker. Gil invited Jamie. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Sounds good so far. Invite anyone else you feel like inviting, the more the merrier. I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point. That's true. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. Alright. What's this one? That one's cool. What's this one? Oh, that's cool. That's a nice one too. There we go. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Wait here, I'll check inside. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh boy, guys, we got new people. It's been a long time since had new people. I need new voices now. Crap, it's been a long time. Oh, a BTC bar. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? Why does that place make people get lost so easily? They should have called it the Minotaur Center. Hold on, let me scribble the directions on paper. Thanks. Go to the right when you see a building filled with hobos. This should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? What the hell? I'll have a drink. What about you? A Brandtini, please. Right. The girl asked for a Brandtini. The Lilum freaks me out. Okay, Brandtini. We're gonna make a big one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Aged, mixed. There we go. Here you are. Thanks. That's an interesting outfit in this cold season, miss. Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vela for the time being. And your Lilum friend is? Essentia. I don't know what to call her. I get it. You're cosplaying too? Sure, let's go with that. Have you heard of a game called VA-11 Bartender? That cult classic game that's seen like 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year? That one. We're in a cosplay group dedicated to it, and we got lost on the way. I heard you talking to someone outside. Oh, yeah. A friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. Something amiss? There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Wearing jeans under a skirt. Now, don't spook the bartender. Spook? Anything else? I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way. And you? I'm fine. Vela asked for a fluffy dream. The Lilum still freaks me out. What does she mean there's someone behind me? Why doesn't she look? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2. Aged, mixed. There's a fluffy dream. Here. Yup, this is the thing. Seriously though, should you leave your friend outside like that? He'll be fine. He started chatting with one of the vending machines. They were talking about R&B music. Does your friend prefer the 1980s R&B or the 1970s? 1980s, I think. Oh shit. Boss, Dee, R&B. I'm coming. You see, Dee is a 1970s purist. He has tased people for even liking 1980s R&B before. He got tased! Oh god. That's why she was worried about... Oh god. He'll be fine. Vending machines have very weak tasers. He'll be confused for a couple of minutes, but that will be that. You should go check on him though. Right. Thanks again for the directions. Please come again. At least it wasn't Franco-Belgian comic opinions this time. Black sailor uniform? I hope I'm just overthinking it. More importantly though, jeans under a skirt? Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey Dorothy. Dorothy's back! Yay! I love Dorothy. Oh, hi honey. Oh, she was like, oh, hi honey. Are you okay? I just kind of wandered in here and I guess I'm a bit distracted. Can Lilum just wander? Can I get you something? Oh, a sugar rush. Yeah, that. Right. Dorothy seems down. She asked for a sugar rush, but she hasn't told me about a drink that cheers her up. A sugar rush. But hasn't she told me about a drink? Ah, fuck. Was it Valhalla? What does she really want? It's Piano Woman. Okay. Alright, Piano Woman it is. So, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. Aged and mixed. So I'm gonna give her a piano woman because Sugar Rush isn't what she wants. Here you go. This is... Didn't you say you liked having a piano woman whenever you felt like celebrating or were feeling down? I did? Wait, I did! You actually remembered such a thing! You're so sweet. I was half expecting her to say that she meant a literal piano woman. Glad I was wrong. So much silence. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. So, did you enjoy the soda? Oh, did you find that one out? Was it supposed to be a secret? No, but don't go around telling everyone that. I did it because it was you who needed my help, but a hug night is usually one of my most expensive services. It is? Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Not to mention it limits the chances of getting any other client that night. Still, did it help? Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot. So, from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right? Yeah. Do you want to know more about it? Do you want to tell me about it? I brought it up enough times already, I think. No problem then. You were sad and that's all I needed to know. Sorry for the loss though, I mean it. Thanks. Although I've wondered for a while, do you, Lilum, really understand death? Sorta, kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So, our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death, though. You do? We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that, nothingness, is paralyzing. There are a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole 3 laws thing. You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history. Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can't protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. But how could those laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by rules inscribed in some old book? If I remember correctly, those were only distilled versions of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. They were a reduced version of all his ideas. However many authors afterwards took to them like they were the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it to their favor. Wow, you're a nerd. Look who's talking. Let's change the subject a bit though. Mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment is very comfy, you know? It's a tad small though, sorry about that. And your cat is so cute. What was his name again? 4. Why 4? I figured if he ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell, 4! That's adorable. It happened once, you'd be surprised how many golf players you run into. And every time you play with him, you could say it's foreplay. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Foreplay, oh god, that's amazing. Yeah. He was also named after someone. Really? Who? A Lilum kid that wanted to transcend... What? A movie character or something? Sure, let's go with that. Do you want anything else? Let's see if you know me that well. Give me something I'd like. Okay then. WWDO, what would Dorothy order? God damn it. Dorothy, something that she likes. I don't want to fuck this up. Well, oh, there we go. What would Dorothy order? Wouldn't it just be like the same thing I gave her? A piano woman? Let's see. Oh god, this is a very long... Oh yeah, Piano Woman would work, because I just gave that to her. Alright, we'll just do another Piano Woman. Fuck it. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Aged and mixed. Here. Good, but that's cheating. You just served me this drink. Still right, isn't it? Yep. I still can't believe you actually remembered what I said about the Piano Woman. It's always good to keep note of what regulars like, you know? And I've wondered for a while, though, why do you keep coming back here? For you, of course. Come again? Why else would I come if not to see you? You're one of the few people willing to hear me out. Always filled me with curiosity. I gotta take this fucking watch off. It's making my fucking wrist itchy, sweaty, and bleh. I wish Fitbits came with like comfier bands. I might even like look into getting like a different band for a Fitbit. Because it doesn't feel good after a while. And you're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice. There's also the bar, the way it's insulated from the noise of the city. It's really comfortable. And it's just a bit away from the street I'm always at. It's a win-win situation. I see. It was weird to see you down, though, especially since you're always so lively. Well, I wasn't down, really. I was just thinking about a lot of things. Like what? Well, my mom, guardian, asked me to go home on Monday for a bit. And as much as I love her, being with her is usually tiring. Guardian? That whole thing about someone taking care of a Lilim after they're deployed until they reach maturity, right? Yep, and I'm proud to say that I reached psychological maturity in just 1 year. They always try to keep a varied pool of volunteers to make a collective source grow faster. So what's wrong with your guardian? Well, she still treats me like a kid. The worst part is that sometimes I fear she might see me as some sort of replacement for her dead daughter. Huh? Dead daughter? I was deployed to her not long after she lost her daughter. A contrived coincidence, really. Even when I was still developing self-awareness, I always feared she might be using me as a replacement. She didn't, though, or at least not consciously. At times, she would just stop doing something or return a gift she's given me. If she felt like she was projecting too much of her daughter onto me, what irony that years later, I'd make a living pretending to be someone else in the bedroom. How's that? Well, most of the time my job involves role-playing. A daughter, a student, some helpless kid. It means I've gotten many clients looking exactly for that, but on the other hand, from a professional standpoint, I'd rather have them hire me because of me. Because of my character, not because I'm the one that role-plays as little girls. Maybe I need to exaggerate some attribute. What's the problem with your guardian then? If you do that on a daily basis, why worry about it? Because I don't want to make her sad. Every time I visit her, I fear she might look at me and see her daughter. That seeing me makes her sad. At this point, I don't even care if she's projecting her daughter onto me. I just don't want to make her feel sad. Did you try talking with her? How so? Telling her just what you said to me. Clear up those fears. I mean, unless she's not the kind to want anyone opening up to her, that is. I never really thought about talking to her about that. It doesn't sound like something you just bring up, though. Keep it in mind, at least. Maybe she'll appreciate the gesture. I wouldn't know, though. I haven't met her. She's a really nice... I'm mixing up the voices. She's a really nice woman. The problem is mostly me, I think. Well, then, I'm taking my break. Oh, I'll be leaving then. No, what I was trying to say is that I'm taking my break. You want to come? Really? If you don't mind talking on a chilly night in an alley behind the bar, that is. Yeah, I've done worse in alleys. Let's go. Oh, God. Boss, I'm taking my break. All right. I've done worse in alleys. Oh, my God, Dorothy. Oh, my God. Leave it to Dorothy to put that image in my head. Okay. I just love the, it's now safe to keep playing. It's so nice. Yeah, geez, I'm like leaving marks on my hand. I don't know if you could see, like, you could see where the Fitbit was. It's really bad. Oh boy. Oh, don't call me Becky. I got an achievement. Want one? Are you really offering a little girl a cigarette? Now you're a little girl? I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely. But anyway, thanks. No, smoking seriously messes with my air filters and they're a hassle to replace. Don't mind me though. Smoke to your heart's content. Thanks. So why don't you tell me about this guardian of yours? I want to know what kind of a woman she is. Sure. Well, her name is Sophia Graham. Graham? She's a retired PE teacher. Nowadays she works at a gym during the morning shift. She's pretty fit, if I do say so myself. She had a daughter. Apparently she suffered from nanomachine rejection all her life. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck. What was her daughter's name? I don't know. I never asked, really. Oh god, was it Lenore? Are you okay? I'm reading fear, or is that surprise? It's hard to tell. I'm fine yet. Wait, read? Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with a combination of body heat readings, face recognition, and context. I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. Anyway, you sure you're fine? Yeah. Scared or surprised? She's not wrong, though. Wait, does that mean your last name isn't really Hayes? Hayes is just my artistic name. Sounds more exotic. That's what people usually look for in this business. I tried other names, though. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Graham. I tried Dorothy Warrior once, but a legal team came out of nowhere and stopped me cold. So what's your legal name then? Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. A bit of a mouthful if you ask me. Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. I like Dorothy better. So Dorothy's actually your second name? Should I call you something like Becky then? People have always called me Dorothy rather than Rebecca for some reason. That's why I chose it. It's useful too. People have tried to falsify stuff using my name. They always get caught. Because they use Dorothy Hayes as their name? Yep. Only my mom, guardian, calls me Rebecca, so it's weird to hear it from others. It's kind of how I feel with my family. My family calls me Katie, but like in a professional environment, I'm either Kat or Katrina, so like I get it. Like when you hear someone call you a family name, it's just weird if they're not family. What about Willow? Willow's my first surname, actually. When I got registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow as a last name. Shortly after I joined their household, they separated, so I was left with his family first name. Hold on, so your real name in short would be Rebecca Willow? Doesn't have the same pizzazz to it, if you ask me. Whatever you say, Becky. Stop it. It'd be like if I called you Julianne all of a sudden. Ugh. Whoa, that was anger I read just now. Lots of anger. I think it's weird enough already if you just call me Jill instead of Honey. Weird, huh? How can you end up feeling associated with a name that's not yours? I have an uncle that always called me Tina. He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. Neither of us mind it though, because he's calling us what he thinks we're called instead of mixing us up. That and it's completely useless to try to correct him. But you know, maybe that effect is true for your clients too. How so? Well, you're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're you, right? But think about what happens when it's announced that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are also going for the actor playing the character. So you're saying they're going for my roleplay instead of just mere roleplay. Sounds too far-fetched? Sounds plausible, actually. Okay, honey, I'll take my leave now and don't want to take up all of your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow. Bye. I need to remember to buy more cigars. And just keep going. Back, did I miss something? Unless you count the worst pay-per-view main event fight I've seen all year. Not really, though. Alright. Going out? I'll have a word with Gogo outside. He was so hyped for that match. He must have been devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Sai. Good evening, Jill. How are you doing? The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. God. How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wounds finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though. Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while. I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside. Buster, Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me. Ah, I see. Well, that's nice of her, honestly. What can I get you? Something cold. Sure. Something cold. So it has to be on the rocks. So, 250 rocks. 230 rocks. 280 rocks. Okay. I think we're better with the 280. Right here. Cobalt velvet. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, I'm doubling. 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rocks mixed. Cobalt velvet. Here. Yeah, this is the one. Why drink something cold when the weather outside is so cold too? It's not that cold actually, but I've always had decent tolerance for the cold, so I'm not a good reference. So Stella isn't with you today? She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some things she ordered. And here I was all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. Can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? If there's a next time at all. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun. Drink a couple of beers in our honor. Heh, I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like? They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. Oh, that's nice. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members. Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have started calling her Auntie Ella. Oh, so cute. Oh, okay, I have some newfound respect for Stella. It's pretty nice. Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party, and she most likely celebrates it big. Interesting. Do you like parties, Jill? I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them. Ah, I see. I only go to parties that Stella is attending because otherwise I just stand there without anything to say. That and I'm not one to wear dresses, you know? You're not? I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. A tad too ripped, she says. Holy crap, Sai. Way to be a little blunt about it. Although with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too, breezy too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. But I bet you'd look good in a dress, Jill. It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. Oh, but she does have one. She distresses a lot about her bust size. Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex. I mean, she's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes. Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask the specifics. That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those, drills? They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest. She seems affluent though. Why not go through reduction surgery? Because she also kind of likes having that size. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmen is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her? Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I guess in a taller, thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter and thinner than the norm. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill? Yes. Yes, I do. Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height, although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. You know, this is actually funny, but a fun fact. I always used to think growing up that I was so incredibly tall. Like, my family, like my mom and my sister, they're all smaller than me. They're like 5'2", 5'3", and I was 5'5", and I thought I was so fucking tall. I was like, oh my god, I'm like a fucking giant. And then like I realized as I got older, like in my 20s, that I'm pretty short. Because I met taller people. Like, I expected guys to be taller than me, but I met tall girls. Like, girls that were, like, 5'8". And I'm like, why? Why does this exist? And then when you own a house and you can't reach the top cabinet and just, like, stuff like that. And now I realize that 5'5" is not that tall at all. So, if you're taller than 5'5", congratulations. You are taller than me. What about you? Yes and no? It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. No, they don't. If you're too muscular, no, they don't. You're fine, don't worry. Thank you. Can I get you anything else? Do you have something non-alcoholic? I do, give me a sec. Non-alcoholic. Okay. A bleeding chain? So wait, what's a bleeding chain? 200? 170. 140. 80. I think the 200 is my best bet. Bleeding chain. So 1, 2, 6. All blended. There's a bleeding chain. Here. Thanks! You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you? It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. I agree, I hate being drunk. Your legs go numb, everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself? That's a good question, actually. Usually people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Even when we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food, or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. It doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world has an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of. There's also a matter of addiction, you know? You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked. Oh yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of a party are you guys throwing? Nothing fancy. It'll just be me, Boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it. Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella is throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, you let me know, you hear? Sure. Hey, Sai? Yeah? What do you plan on doing now? I'm gonna check one last errand before going home. No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now, with the White Knights disbanded and all? To be honest, I don't know. I never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with a plan B, why not just make it the plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption. Sick of it. Oh. But I'm alive. I learned something after the hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. And I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. That's nice to know. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. Oh God. Okay, I thought it was going to be some Dawson. I thought it was going to be Dawson for a second. I was like, oh God, I'm not ready for this voice. Hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you? All right. Something strong for Mr. Detective. Perhaps something manly. 140. 170. 160. I just clicked that. Okay, so 170. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I can double this. Maybe I can. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2. Yeah, there's no way I could have. And then all blended. A Mars Blast. Here you go. Yes, this will do. So, what brought you here? Nothing special. I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area. What kind of work? Tracking someone? A gun for hire? What about the girl? Crimson something? I am tracking that girl. Didn't you just get out of that job? I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money and, well, I just couldn't refuse again. Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder, though. There has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as middlemen to look for some murderer. Say, how safe is this place? We're protected by the BTC property laws. The walls are soundproof, and I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone. Okay, then. Wait. Soundproof walls? Why? Tickle in my throat. Yes, that's why we have soundproof walls. Tickle in my throat. Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It would be annoying without those walls. All right, then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender? Nope. He's some big name from Kenyavania. His blood apparently has some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes that reaction if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection. Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here, and he hasn't seen her ever since. I wonder if it's Sai. He could be lying, you know? Because didn't Sai say, like, she could heal fast and stuff? But it could also be because she's a white knight? That'd be interesting. Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter. Why didn't you figure that out earlier? I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier. I see. Can I get you anything else? What about a cobalt velvet? Okay. Cobalt velvet. We're doubling that. 3, 4. Oops, just 4. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Wow. Rocks and mixed. There we go. Here you are. Oh, you actually did it. Were you expecting me to mess up so you wouldn't have to pay? No. So what made you accept the contract anyway, keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time? He told me he wanted to see her again one last time, or, at the very least, deliver her a message. He could have been lying. Yes, people lie. You made your point. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like to not be able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing or if she's alright. You do? I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. At first, I just waited for her to show up, but then I started getting worried and went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon, I was worried if something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand. So how's the search going? I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to the her from before the bank incident, though, she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening. See, it's gotta be Sai, because she was involved in the whole bank thing. That makes me really believe it's her. What will you do when you find her? I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says, and I don't want to find out. What if she tries to kill you? I might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I better go back to work before her trail goes cold. Please come again. Are you done? Yeah. Okay then, I want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all. Alright. Where's Gil, by the way? He stored all of our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on. Wait a bit and I'll go with you. Oh, sure. Thanks. Yeah! Flawless service bonus. Look at all that money I have now. I know this party is small. I know this Small party is what you needed. Sweet. Merry Mega Christmas! Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved Christmas from the Redmonds. Happy holidays. Alright. A party then. I'll bring you leftovers. Aw, yeah, bring 4 some leftovers, please. Okay, so update 2. Lilim receiving mysterious messages. The messages have suddenly stopped and everything is normal again. Still, we can't stop wondering what's the deal. Was it a prankster or someone who just discovered how to subvert public communication channels in Lilim? Either way, some reports indicate that Lilim behavior has been rather unusual as of late, although we can only imagine the confusion they were going through. Not the first time. Let's not forget that something similar happened 5 years ago when Lilim advancement was at its historic high. Fortunately, nothing came out of it. Will it happen again? Time will tell. Spooky. A bit, yeah. Is it sexist to have an army of robot women? The ones without artificial intelligence, mind you. The King of the West, Kanjai? Oh, instead of Kanye? Is it weird Kanye? Kanye, from the western nation of Kanye-vania, has approximately 6,000 robot soldiers, all of whom look like the hottest girls around. But is this show of quirkiness from the wacky dictator problematic? Those dictators from the Venezuela or whatever just do what they want. They don't give a shit. Mariana Zimmer, 35, told the Augmented Eye during a street interview. They're all pretty hot though. If I was him, I'd have done the same. Why bother with the real thing when you could just make them from scratch to match your everyday needs? More as we investigate. I'm pretty sure Kanyeville went through demilitarization before. Yuru Yori is the best show this season. If you weren't a fan of Yuri or the Slice of Life shows already, then be prepared to join the Mo Church this season with the premiere of Yuru Yori, one of the funniest shows I've seen in recent years. The pals at the popular Danger U forum seem to be divided, however. This is such an obvious pandering. Remember when anime was about women doing womanly things and beating the shit out of each other? What is this trash? You girls are just haters who hate their lives. I'm going to marry Sheena Tsu. Wake me up inside. You can catch YY every Friday on RSTV. Wanna watch it? Anime is for nerds. Okay, so that's that. Oh, new Kira Mickey blog. Mega Christmas is here. I'm way too used to Christmas, but the mega tradition here in Glitch City is mega comfy. I know it's an incredibly absurd name and the holiday isn't any less crazy due to its origin, but I find it amazing how GC managed to replace the original festivities. Some places celebrate Christmas eating fried chicken, but here they outright changed the holiday. Well, it's not that different considering they have the same dates, but still pretty cool. Whoop, I gotta go, time to sign some books. Merry Mega Christmas. Hi Soccer, happy Friday. Well, now Saturday. But happy Friday, Saturday weekend. Oh my god, is that the GamerCat09? It is. It is. How you doing, dude? Dream person. I don't remember if I read this, but every now and then I wonder if I'll ever meet my significant other. All the stimulant from being born just 3 years ago and directly being thrown in this wonderful disaster that is the idol industry makes me think of all the things I'm missing. Accidental love, lost love, or even the gentle touch of another person. I feel like I'm in this bubble that won't let me catch all possible feelings, and my senses get tired of the same environment. I want to meet new people, places, because even though I have a large bank of knowledge, I actually never experimented with what most consider normal. But you already know that from my songs. I suddenly have the urge to hug her. I think I read that before. So what did she say about Mega Christmas? Was it Mega Christmas or Mega Christmas? Don't know, don't care. Okay. So that's about it. So I have $1,000. Well, almost $2,000, but we're going to save. Well, that's good. I'm glad. Well, guys, Soccer, I know you just came on, but I think this is where we're going to stop for tonight because we've been playing for about 4 hours now, and it's getting late here. So it's almost 1 in the morning. So I think this is where we're going to stop for now. And then next time we pick up on Tuesday, we're going to play some Mega Christmas. We're going to have our Mega Christmas party. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. So have a good weekend, have a good night, have a good day whenever you're watching this, and see you guys next time. Thanks for coming, and bye-bye.